Daly's Place had Tony Khan front and center in a frightened limelight. After welcoming the truly faithful fans that always went to Daly's Place, Khan announced that he has shaken up the wrestling industry once again. He then announced the purchase of the recently gone under Ring of Honor, a deal which brings a little shock in the industry alongside with many, many questions. Let's look at some positives and negatives. TV deal. Exclusive pay-per-views were an enticing part of Ring of Honor's company. Hype would be muttered along a low-key internet crowd that was established superstars like Bryan Danielson, CM Punk, and Samoa Joe. These superstars were on another level and isn't necessary to speak about right here. But to make sure there is a mainstream following for this quote-unquote underneath company, we would prove how wrong people are. The variety helps. The main thing I would be interested in seeing is if this could also help his production credentials, which he is desperately lacking in AEW. Promotional packages are done right in Ring of Honor, and he should use them ASAP. Exposure. Going hand in hand with the TV deal, we could see showcases take place on a weekly basis. And knowing the pull, and by that I mean wallet, that Tony Khan has, we may actually see Ring of Honor as a special on another network. There were potential rumors of AEW and HBO leading to some sort of deal, and if this were the case, it would be an incredibly wise move for Tony to relegate either one program or the other to be on that network. There is a difference between limited exposure and a feature presentation. If Ring of Honor is treated like another level of wrestling, this would then elevate the industry. TNA is doing some sort of invasion angle, which is lackluster at best, but seeing PCO on TV is always a treat. Falling into place. TK has constantly made himself compare his accomplishments to late 90s WCW. He is driving his own machine and mimicking the spots which made this idea a reality. This takeover hopefully is the culmination of the last step of this tribute. The man in his first several years on TV has come full circle with his WCW obsession, but in this case, he has taken over a rival company. And yes, they were a rival. They were a company that opposed Tony Khan as far as talent goes in bringing more of an edge than his style of circus acts on a weekly basis. Orange Cassidy. The Forbidden Door is a welcome mat, but it does not mean that it's an open door policy at will. Why do I think this is a positive? Because Tony Khan will be put to the test and actually get himself out of the comparison narcissism. And now for the bad. Lost in the shuffle. With a debut here and a big signing there and a Forbidden Door over there, rinse, wash, repeat. Tony has made acquisitions before, and now we have wrestling's self-entitled version of Galactus consuming companies. I agree that the business decision of purchasing Ring of Honor could help establish his status as a tycoon, but the talent that is currently there really has an uphill battle with regards to standing out. And we don't even know if he plans on using anyone on the roster and how he would do so. There's clearly enough talent to be in their own promotion, and Ring of Honor has had their own standouts. Tony hasn't really cherry-picked in the way that showcases great talent lately, and even if he thinks he has, let's look at Danhausen. He has personality, and a funny one at that, with some good in-ring skills. What has he done? They stuck him in with another clown show group while having no matches. Oversaturation. The overall status of wrestling right now is to please a certain amount of folks and not gain any viewers. We will never get back to the heights of wrestling in the 90s and 2000s, but why stop at just catering to your co-workers' need for nepotism and self-promotion? I could sit here and talk about how egotistical certain talent are for placing themselves last minute into a title match, but that has nothing to do for your audience and doesn't capture everything. I am all for featuring Shaq and Mike Tyson on a program to gain another audience, but don't stop there. WWE will bring in main stage names like Gable Stevenson and Logan Paul into the fold to create a buzz. And let's look at the Bad Bunny case. While I know I am not hip at all and don't know what a popular or mainstream culture is nowadays, I can also let you know that Bad Bunny was a huge positive for the industry as far as Latino culture goes. Tony should use this outreach of Ring of Honor and try to claim an overseas media with Ring of Honor to cross the Atlantic with its popularity alongside some celebrity outreach overseas. This would be a smart move to bring added attention to the industry, let alone Ring of Honor. Once again, Tony Khan will dilute TBS and TNT with more people that nobody could establish a true connection with. Focus on breaking into new markets, Tony. This is Dale signing off for WrestleBuddy, and if you enjoy all the content from us here, then we would love for your support with liking and subscribing and clicking that notification bell anytime we release any more videos or articles. Once again, thanks for stopping by and be safe out there.